Welcome. Today we're going to discuss how to create a hiring team notification that can be used as a communication tool between various members of the hiring team regarding a particular requisition and/or a particular candidate or groups of candidates. So first, let's go ahead and create the notification. Your system admin will need to log in and go to Setup and Maintenance and select the module of Recruiting and Candidate Experience. Once there, we're going to want to go to the functional area of Recruiting and Candidate Management, and then the task of Recruiting Content Library. From here, we're going to click Create and create our correspondence. Hiring Manager, notification. This one is going to be used to let the hiring manager know that they have candidates that have been screened and are ready for their review. So we'll go ahead and give this a code. I see. Very important that we select the category of hiring team notification. Visibility and interaction are really not relevant, as this isn't about a particular candidate per se. It can be used in various circumstances, so don't worry about these two. You can contextualize based on any of these areas, your recruiting type, hourly salary, any level of your organization, whether you want one specifically for the UK or the United States and maybe a family or function. If you do not pick a particular recipient, it will go to all members of the hiring team. In this case, we do want to pick a particular recipient, so we're going to add that. Now our drop down is going to give us options. By default, you will have recruiter, hiring manager, and collaborator as your standard hiring team participants. Now you can also add in additional collaborators assigned to a particular role. You can create those under the lookup values under collaborator as needed. Examples we have here are HRBP, hiring manager assistant, and recruiter assistant. You can add those or not, but if you do, they will be available here for selection as well. So in our example, I'm just going to go ahead and add the hiring manager as this is the assigned recipient. We're going to start on activation. We're not going to pick a particular date. We're just going to start as soon as we activate this. So we're going to go ahead and make a nice subject line so the hiring manager knows what they're looking at. So let's go with the requisition title, insert into subject, nice little space, maybe the requisition number, insert into the subject, and applicants available. In the body, we may want to add to the hiring manager. So we have the hiring manager's display name, and I picked subject instead of body, so don't do that. We're going to put that in the message body, comma here, and then applicants are available on the above for your review. Please let me know if you have any questions or are ready to schedule. Thank you. And you can put the recruiter's name, display name, message body, and maybe let's do the recruiter's email as well. So we have this created. It's going to our hiring manager. We're going to save and activate. So now it is ready to use. So we're going to go ahead and log out as our system admin, and we're going to log in as our recruiter, Conrad Hagen. We're going to go to his hiring area under My Client Groups and Hiring. Let's see, we have a requisition down here with 14 applicants. And we're going to review all the applicants, make sure they're ready, they're good. So we're going to check off these 4. And we are going to go ahead and move them in the CSP. We're going to move them to the screening tab, which will make them available to the recruiter. And it's going to be to be reviewed. So now we have candidates there. We want to give the recruiter a high sign that that has happened. So From any candidate, you can do the 3-part drop down and send a message to the team, or from the requisition itself on the 3-dot drop down, you can send message to the team. Either way, it's going to be the same message, going to go out the same way. It will not be candidate specific. If you go off a particular candidate, it will follow the same format that was designed. So we're going to go ahead and send a message. We're going to use a template. Depending on your permissions, you may be able to create a blank one. But we do have a template available, our hiring manager notification for available candidates. Our recipient is going to be our hiring manager, which is Robert Jackman. If at this point you want to add any additional people, you can. But you don't have to. We'll continue. It's going to show you the message body, make sure that that looks good. If you want to add in any details, you have your tokens available as well. You can drop those in. Otherwise, you can go with the message as designed. And then we'll go down the last page, which will give you a quick preview. You hit send, and the message is now gone out to the recruiter, or sorry, the hiring manager on this requisition, so he or she knows that they can log in and they have fresh applicants to look at. You can use this to create any notification you want to send back and forth between team members. Again, you can do one blank as an ad hoc if you want to track it in the system that the notification has been sent. So on this requisition, you would be able to see that any interaction or anything that happened is going to be tracked, and it's going to have all the details that you need. Okay, so that will track it for you, and then you'll be set to go. Thank you for your time.